In this section, what we're going to do is focus on a squat movement, a pushing movement such as a push-up, and then a side hip lift. Since at-home workouts are difficult to load up, we have limited amount of weight, what we want to focus on is creating and keeping tension in the muscle. With some of these movements, you're going to focus on the hold as well as easing the weight down or easing your body down. I'm going to show you 3 different variations for the main movements that you can be doing with a bodyweight movement, a band, or a kettlebell, depending on what equipment you have or don't have at home. All right, the first one is the squat. We're gonna focus on a wave squat. You guys should know this one. I'll just show it anyway. The bodyweight version of this one, you're gonna have your hands behind your head, full range of motion, down, halfway up, down, and then you're gonna stand up. Down, halfway up, down, stand all the way up. If you want to increase the intensity, down, halfway up, down, and jump. Sink down, halfway up, down, jump. So make sure with that one, with the jump, that you're not just landing and then going down. The second you come down, you're sinking all the way down into that squat. If you have the band, get the band around your knees. You can still do the jump variation with this one, but since the band is around your knees, focus on driving those knees out, and so you'll definitely hit the glutes a lot more. Keep the tension in the glutes as you do that one. The kettlebell variation. If you have that kettlebell, you can do goblet squat, wave squats. Again, drive those knees out, down, halfway up, down, all the way up. Okay? That is your squat variation. Bodyweight, band, kettlebell options. Push up. We haven't done this one before. A wave push up. You're going to go down, halfway up, back down, and then push yourself all the way up. It'll look like this. Get yourself set up in position. Toot, toot. Muscle trains coming through. You're going to go down, halfway up, down, and then all the way up. Down, halfway up, down, all the way up. So we're keeping the tension in the muscle as we're going through. If you want that extra challenge and you have a band, get the band over the shoulders, and you'll still do that wave push-up. Down, halfway up, down, all the way up. Down, halfway up, down, all the way up. If you're having a little bit of trouble with the push-up, the full push-up, you can grab a pillow and you can go down, do the pillow, come up a little bit, down, and then all the way up. The pillow will just shorten your range of motion. The last one, there shouldn't be any variations for this one. This will be the side hip lift. If you do need a pad, if you don't have a yoga mat at home, you're going to grab a pillow and you can pad your elbow with the pillow. Remember, with this side hip lift, we're trying to keep the tension in the muscle. So kick yourself up, keep those legs as tight and straight as you can, and I want you to just go down, don't go all the way, and then really squeeze up. You're trying to pull this up. Down, keep the tension, and squeeze up. All right, this is the second section of your strength home workout, number 1. Okay, the first one is a single leg deadlift. This is that balance deadlift that we've worked on before. Make sure you are completely steady before you go down. This is the body weight version. Reach up nice and tall, reach back, try to reach that leg back, reach those arms forward, brief pause, have it completely under control, and then come back up. If you want to get the hip a little bit more in the body weight version, then bring that knee all the way up so that keeps that balanced leg nice and tight. Whew. Down, and then drive that knee up. If you have the band, what you're going to do is you're going to do one little crisscross. You're going to lay that band down on the ground, step on it, and so you have a handle in each hand. Pull that up, balance on one foot. You're going to go down. You can kind of pull your hands apart to use the band for balance if you start feeling loose, and then you're going to push yourself all the way up. Down. Drive that foot into the ground and squeeze up. Be sure that you're not pulling with the arms. Keep the arms straight. The band should give you enough tension. Last variation, if you do have a kettlebell, whatever side you're balancing on, let's say it's right foot down, left hand is going to have that bell, and we'll go down and up and do that. So, single leg deadlift, body weight, band, kettlebell option. Next one is going to be bent over row. Don't need that. Bent over row. Body weight, it's a little tough, but we can make it work. This one, what you're going to do is you're going to do an invisible row. You're going to take your thumbs and you're going to squeeze your elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades back, and try to pull your thumbs towards your elbows. You should feel a big squeeze between your shoulder blades. If you're not feeling it, that means that the shoulders are rounding forward. You want to pull the shoulder blades back, and you're going to squeeze up, create a lot of tension, and then I want you to keep the tension between the shoulder blades, reach out, and then you're going to pull those elbows in, pull the thumbs towards your armpits. Reach out, and then you're going to pull those thumbs towards your armpits. That one you should definitely feel a lot of tension between the shoulder blades. If you have the band, loop it around your feet, and then we'll just do a basic row. Pull it up, squeeze it back, hold at the top, and then slowly lower that weight. Pull it up, squeeze, and then slowly lower that weight. Obviously with that kettlebell, we're gonna have bent over row. Get set up nice and tight and pull, hold, and then ease it back. So drive it up, pull the shoulder blade back, hold, and then ease it back down. All right, again, 8 to 12 of those for about 3 sets. Next, last one is gonna be a combination movement. This is a sit-up and an alternating V-up. That's what this is gonna look like. So, arms overhead, you're gonna sit up. Don't go all the way up to where you're completely relaxed. I want you to keep a little bit of tension on those abs. And then you're gonna ease yourself down. Notice how I'm kind of tucking under. Ease yourself down nice and slow. Next one, you're gonna come up, V up, and then ease yourself down. V up on the other side, and then ease yourself down. And then you're gonna go back to the sit up, and then ease it back down. All right? We're trying to keep the tension in the abs. Ease it down. Up, ease it down, and then cycle back through. Sit up, V up one side, V up the other side, sit up, and just keep on cycling through. On that one, if it feels like you are coming back down and your lower back is smacking down and you're hitting a flat back, reset and really try to tuck your tailbone under so you can roll yourself back as opposed to just keeping the back flat and then just falling back. Okay, that's the second section. You have your single leg deadlift, you have your row, and then you have your sit up and alternating V up.